Ever wondered what it was really like to live in the Palace of Versailles back in the day? Sure, it was magnificent, but here's the dirty truth. It smelled worse than you think. Let's start with the obvious bathrooms, or rather, the lack of them. Between 1600 and 1700, there were no bathrooms at Versailles. Imagine this opulent palace, yet people simply threw their human waste out the windows. Yes, you heard that right. And hygiene, forget about it. In the Middle Ages, toothbrushes, deodorants, perfumes, and toilet paper were non-existent. People didn't shower often because of the cold and the lack of running water. The result? A strong, pervasive smell under those fancy skirts, which was why those fans you see in paintings were so important. Now let's talk about the kitchens. During holidays, the kitchens at Versailles would prepare banquets for up to 1,500 people. The catch? They did it without any hygiene standards. Imagine that chaos. Even the gardens, which we admire today, weren't spared. During court parties, they were used as makeshift bathrooms. No wonder those 17th century soirees left a lasting impression, and not necessarily a pleasant one. Here's a fun fact about marriages. Most took place in June because people took their first bath of the year in May. Brides carried bouquets to mask any lingering odors, giving us the tradition of the bridal bouquet. Bathing was a communal activity. The head of the family got first dibs in a large tub of hot water, followed by everyone else in age order. By the time it was the baby's turn, the water was so filthy it could be deadly. Roofs often lacked interior cladding, leaving wooden beams exposed, a perfect home for animals like dogs, cats, and rats. When it rained, these critters would jump down, adding to the pandemonium. Even eating wasn't safe. Tin plates rusted from acidic foods like tomatoes, leading to fatal poisoning. For years, tomatoes were considered toxic. Tin glasses used for beer and whiskey could induce a narcoleptic state, making people seem dead. That's where the tradition of the wake comes from. People would watch over the deceased to see if they woke up. In England, space was so limited that graves were reused. Scratch marks inside coffins showed some were buried alive. Hence, the practice of tying a rope to the wrist of the deceased attached to a bell outside the tomb. If they woke up, they'd ring the bell, giving us the phrase, "saved by the bell." Fascinating, isn't it? So next time you visit Versailles, just remember, it wasn't always as glamorous as it looks. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing history nuggets.